Hi, I'm Himali from Crafters Cafe Him.
This is the link to the YouTube video tutorial of the abstract Ganpati, which I have tried to explain in a very simple way so that even kids can try to attempt it. I will be needing oil pastels, pencil, paper, a scale, a sketch pen, and cotton buds for this. So let's get started. Take any thick drawing paper and make a line of around 10 centimeter. You can also randomly make the square of 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter without using the scale. Roughly divide the square in 4 parts and further each 4 squares into yet another 4 parts. So this is our grid for drawing the Ganpati. Make sure that this is very light because we don't want marks behind. We have to erase this later. Now in the center of this line, draw such curve and extend it to the corner. So this is the upper part of the ear of Ganpati Bappa. Next, using the midpoints of these 2 squares, draw one long line like this and one short one like this. Again, draw a U kind of curve here and extend it with an inverted U here, such that it makes the trunk of the Ganpati. Join it here with the curve. This is like the head. From the midpoint of these 2 lines and midpoint of the square, we will draw a curve like this and like this that represents the leg. It's okay if it goes outside the grid. Extend the curve inside this way. This will help us to draw the feet. Keep it very simple as we are drawing an abstract art and not a very fine design. We will draw one hand, which is like an open hand giving blessing, and the other one which will be holding a modak. Let's give a inside curve and outside curve to the ear and join it. Here it overlaps behind. With the eraser, erase all the grid lines carefully. We don't want any grid lines to remain because if we use the chalk colors, it will just show from the behind, after the whole coloring is done. So we need to carefully erase it all. Also, once the grid line is done, just lighten up all the outlines of Ganpati such that it is visible to you a bit. We'll draw a tilak like this and a small mouse. We draw an M and for the ears and such body. Let's keep it simple. We'll use 3 oil pastel colors here, yellow, orange and red. With the yellow color, you have to first fill up the outlines of the inner part of the ear. And similarly on the other side. Also, you need to fill up the inner part of the leg. So if you notice, I'm leaving some space from the pencil line which we have drawn, and I have colored just on the inside, not coloring on the outside, just the inner leg, inner part of the area which we have. Then we take orange color and draw a thick outline outside the yellow color and in the whole trunk. I'm using TT colors as it is really smooth and it comes in beautiful shades. Since it is very soft and colors easily, it is easy to blend them. You can use any company colors, that is fine. If you're liking this, please click on the subscribe button below and also turn the bell button on so that you can see more and more free video tutorials of different art and craft. Next, I have taken the red color and given the final outline only on the upper area. If you notice, I'm merging it with the orange color as well, and here and there in the inside where there is white space left. So this will give a darker shade. You can blend the colors using the chalk crayons itself, using the crayons directly, or you can just draw the outlines and then blend it all together later, like what I'll be doing today. Take your time here, enjoy each step of coloring and blending. Don't rush into things. Use a cotton bud, a earbud, and blend the colors here, the red, orange and yellow, very smoothly with very light amount of pressure so that we don't harm the paper. Smoothly mix all the three colors together. Make sure that no white space is left behind. Do this on both the sides. I will repeat the same thing on the legs as well. I will first draw orange outline outside the yellow and then red, and then merge it or blend it well with a cotton bud. While I'm coloring, I would like to tell you all about this amazing initiative called Eco Footprints, which is taken up by Mitiba NSS ex-student charitable trust. We have been doing the social service of teaching the rural kids since almost more than a decade today. This year they came up with this amazing project of bringing up the eco-friendly products from the rural artisans and selling them to the urban markets to provide employment as well as protecting the environment. You can visit the website. I have linked the details in the description box below. They are selling amazing products on buying of which you will not only protect the climate outside but also help in the employment of these rural people as well as in educating the underprivileged kids. Do check out the site. It is for a very noble cause. We did the same on the tilak as well. I will take three colors of green, that is light green, dark green and olive green. Carefully drawing borders around the Ganpati. We will first color everything in a light green shade. Don't forget the modak on one side and the blessing hand on the other. Do this in all the areas except for the borders again. The borders will be filled up with dark green and the center area will be merged with the olive green. It will be the same process what we did inside the Ganpati. Just that while merging it, I have used cotton buds only on the border of Ganpati, while the rest of the area I have smudged it with tissue, a very soft tissue. You can also use a cotton ball for the same. You can color the modak as well as the mouse. After this, take a very light grey color and give highlights to the areas to create a 3D effect. So it's like above on the upper side of the ear, and then in the trunk and on the knees of the legs. We shall now give the dark areas with a black sketch pen. I'm using a brush pen. You will notice that as I draw outlines, few places I have drawn a very fine line, while the other places I have gone on a thicker line. So different width of shadow is what I'm giving here. This will increase the depth of the picture. I can give highlights in all the small parts and detailings of it.
Don't highlight it as if you are drawing a border all around. Just leave some space here and there, in the between, so it will give you a more realistic effect. So with few highlights here and there, you can end here. And you can also use different type of colors. It's not necessary the combination I've used. I have just added a few more, depth shadow here and there with a black crayon. This step is optional. So, well, this is what I have made today. I hope you all liked it. If you all get inspired and if you make something, do share your work with me. And also don't forget to share the link with people who might be interested in doing this. Well, see you around. Have a nice time.